Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Candle Fluffy Performs Reviews. Today I'm sharing with you all of the candles that I was able to finish in the month of May 2022. There are 6 from Bath & Body Works and 1 from Colonial candle. So let's get started. The first one we're going to talk about is this little one. And it is a Colonial candle, Old Fashioned Lemonade, 3.5 ounce candle. Here's what the inside looks like. It burned all the way down and didn't give me any problems. And for being this small, I could smell it just fine. So it was a win there. And another win was the price. $2.99 at a local grocery store. So I picked up maybe 2 or 3 more of these that day. So I can't wait to burn those. This is a good just lemon scent. Nothing wrong with it. Then some of my older ones. I was able to finish a cinnamon caramel swirl. And the notes on this one are the ultimate blend of creamy caramel, cinnamon, and sweet vanilla. And it's a delectable fragrance treat. This is a 2013 candle. Back when they were $20 if you paid full price. So let's look at the inside. Looks just like this. Now, I've never been a fan of this label. To me, it kind of looks like dog poop. The icing on that. I happened to buy, I think I bought 6 of these at the time. This is kind of when I was first starting getting into buying a lot at a time, not knowing if things were going to come back or not. And I think this has came back every year since then. So, now the strength and throw, I think this was maybe a 7. It's relatively, medium high. And I can't say too much bad about it. There's a little bit of sitting, but nothing major. And I don't think I had to cotton ball it, so that worked out good. Now, the next one I have here, it gave me trouble on top of trouble. And this is Twisted Peppermint. And Twisted Peppermint is bright peppermint, vanilla, and chicory musk. This is also from 2013. And look at the bottom of the label. That's just from time and use, I guess. Here's what this part looks like. Now, Twisted Peppermint is normally a nice, strong smell. Here's the inside. Now, if you look at the inside, you wouldn't think it gave me any problems. But unfortunately, this candle burned horrible the whole time. I would cotton ball it. It might help for a little bit, but then it acted up again. So, the performance was not good because it wouldn't burn properly. And that, of course, affects your strength and throw, and it gives you aggravation. So, and I think this is one of the ones that I got in, let's see, I think a Bath & Body Works, test store that you could actually go to many years ago for 75% off. So I know I said a couple of months ago that I do have more Twisted Peppermint, and I think I have 6 of them, but I thought those were in the blue wax, but they're really this wax. So they're probably all going to give me this kind of problem. So I'm definitely not looking forward to that because I think they have the same batch code. And you can see that's over there by my pinky. So strength and throw on this, I don't know. It's just probably a medium, maybe a 6.5. It just gave me problems. And normally Twisted Peppermint, it'll clean you out. It's good if you can't smell, you're stopped up. But this one just gave me problems, so I can't give a real accurate strength and throw on it because it just didn't do good. Now I finished this one. This is a Aromatherapy Recharge Sage and Mint candle. And the notes on it are just sage oil and mint oil. And it's from 2017. So we'll look at the inside. No problems whatsoever. And then we'll talk about the label and everything. I'm not a real big fan of these brown color jars they did for the aromatherapy. And, you know, the black lid. It just, you know, it's not super appealing to me. But I don't buy a candle for the way it looks. As far as the strength and throw on this one, we'll put it at probably about a 7. And I started burning it recently. It was about here. So I think it went from here down to being empty. It didn't give me any problems when I finished it this month. And I don't remember giving me problems previously. So, you know, we were good there. Would I get it again? I might. Toward this latter part, you know, when I was finishing, it kind of just reminded me of like a pencil in a way. Like a pencil shavings or something. So, it wasn't my favorite. But it was okay. Then the very next one we're going to talk about is Vampire Blood. And look at the label. See how it does in the light? And Vampire Blood is Blood Red Strawberry, Midnight Blooming Jasmine, Dark Transylvania Plum, and Essential Oils. This is a 2019 pour. Here's the lid. Here's the inside. And this didn't give me any issues. This was probably about a 6.5 with strength and throw. I have several more Vampire Bloods, but I think they're in a different packaging. And I hear that it's coming back out this year, so if you miss your chance to get it, you should be able to get it this year. This is just kind of a fruity smell. And it's nice. It was, you know, it's good for this time of year. Then we have 2 more. Now this one you might recognize it just by the outside of the jar, but it is the Coconut Cream Pie. And this was toasted coconut flakes, caramel custard, and a golden pie crust. This was poured in 2020. Here's the inside. Now if you look at this, you can probably tell that this was a hot burner. And when I mean it would get hot on the side of the glass, you got to watch your wicks. But the strength and the throw on this was great. You know, I'm going to put this like 7.5, 8. I mean, it was nice and strong. So, that was wonderful. I have this year's version that I burned a little bit of to compare it with. And it's doing okay so far. I haven't burned it too much. Now, does it smell like a coconut cream pie? I don't know if I'd really go that far. I don't like to eat coconut. So, but I like coconut and fragrance. And then the last one we have here is Peach on Earth. And it was a 2020 pour as well. It's fresh peach, sweet cinnamon, frosted vanilla, and natural essential oils. Here's the packaging. It had that fancy lid in the peach packaging. Here's what the inside looked like. Now this did get puny at times, and I might have had to cotton ball it. And the wax, you know, it's not as wide as it was. But I really enjoyed this scent. We're going to put this one maybe at a 6.5 to 7 range. I was able to get maybe 1 more of these when this came out that year. So when it came out around Christmas time, I grabbed several more because I really like this scent. And it reminds me of this scent. I should have left it out, but it's pretty far down in one of my stacks of crates of Harvest Peaches, maybe. Kind of reminds me of that scent. I don't know if they're exact dupe, but like I said, I'd have to just burn it together and find out. But I would definitely get that one again. Well, these are the only ones I was able to finish. I do burn candles, you know, probably about 12 hours a day. I only burn one at a time, and it's sitting on the nightstand next to me. So that's kind of how I judge it. I've got some candles that are sitting right next to me, and I can't smell them. So if I can't smell them, I take them back nowadays, since, you know, our sales are as good as they used to be, and you know, we don't really get coupons like we used to be. So, you know, you have to do what you have to do in this economy. I mean, I'm not going to waste money on it. I mean, you're already kind of wasting money in a way on something that, you know, you're just going to use up and throw away. So, you need to make it worth your money. Alrighty. Well, I hope y'all liked my video. And thanks for coming and watching. And y'all have a good night.